LTS.
Kick back, relax, and enjoy the LTS podcast.
My best friend.
Previously on the LTS podcast. Or top 15, that guy.
Right. Or, when he started giving out gifts or prizes to people that would hold their hand onto a certain object for as long as they possibly can, right? So these are styles that people can't replicate. Now, some of your probably favorite streamers on Twitch probably have a YouTube channel and a Twitter, but they don't have an Instagram account. Or they might have a Twitter, they might have an Instagram, they might have a YouTube channel, but they don't have a Twitch account.
And now, back to this show. Yeah, they don't need it because they got people that clip it, if you will. Unfortunately, that's also part of the meta. Who don't clip it. Literally, somebody's clipping it.
Well, the thing about that is it shows you one thing. It shows you many things, but in particular, what I want you to get from this is that they figure out what platform their certain, content performs better on, and what they're willing to spend time on to present
what's productive to them. Yeah,
right. And then they figure out a way to make it profitable, so they have more than one form of revenue, more than one line of revenue.
They should, in theory.
Right. So they might be able to build up some sort of hype on Twitter, but they can also monetize on Patreon, but they also monetize on YouTube, but they also monetize on Twitch. But in turn, they might also even have a podcast, which they might be monetizing
podcasts.
They might have sponsors, right? So what I'm trying to kind of tell you with all this is that I think we throw around the word meta loosely, especially when you're talking to about individuals that going back to my epic mealtime
rest in peace
example.
Wait, what? They didn't die?
No,
they didn't die.
Metaphorically, they don't produce anymore.
They don't make any videos anymore.
Yeah.
But what I can tell you about streamers that they always say, we don't know when YouTube will not be a thing anymore for them, right?
Yeah.
So they always try to live their lives with that at the back of their mind.
At least we'd hope so.
Not knowing that this is a forever type of thing. A lot of them tend to say, I'm still kind of in awe about me being able to actually work for myself doing this, which really, probably isn't the most painstaking type of thing. Well, again,
that's
everybody
from this observation, from their side. It's
that's their bread and butter, and they're going to take it super seriously. Now, again, going back to our example, if we were more consistent, if we made the effort, break. Well, more than anything else, if we were more intentional about how we go about our podcast, if we even started doing this live or putting it on Twitch or putting it on YouTube simultaneously, maybe that would make a big enough ripple so that we have more viewers.
Or just be around to be making the ripple consistently. How about that one?
Right. But then you would have to cross that threshold of saying, all right, now we have to show our faces on the screen.
And then not violate TOS, which is always changing.
Well, again, you said it yourself. You go into this knowing that there's going to be rules and regulations. And if you want to step on people's toes, you're going to step on people's toes to make yourself known, whether that be, violating some sort of rules and regulations from terms and conditions on YouTube or whatever platform you're using, right? But I think that's when it really boils down to it.
If anything,
when you really boil it down, it just seems to me that we can be the type of people to say, oh, well, they're copying and pasting this person's style,
but that's just noticing. Cool. They're just noticing the forest and not the tree.
Then what can we say about people on TikTok? Right? Everybody doing the same dance to the same song.
And there's a whole thing in there of that's a whole can of worms right there. Yeah.
Right. So, and we can say, well, people, there's 1,000 videos that people talk about the new Bleach season that's going to come out. Are we going to say that all of them are copying each other? No.
Or, or
Also,
everyone's speaking.
Just a quick tangent. Turns out the mouse didn't buy Bleach.
Yeah.
Turns out that was just a rumor.
That's crazy.
Rumor has it.
All right. So
basically,
and just to finish this thought up, bro, is to me, it's like, bro, we can always see, we can always
observe trends.
Yeah, but we can always make an assessment and even make a wrong assessment because
stock markets do it all the time.
Right. We always tend to think that we're following the bread trail, right? And sometimes it works in our favor, sometimes it doesn't. But I think what we need to learn is that essentially people are going to do what they think is correct, and whether you agree with it or not, sometimes it's just better to, if they want to call it, look,
just do your own grind.
Yeah,
no. Another thing, you see the success stories, but with every success story, guess how there's a million more that
didn't make it, right? And I would, it would be in our best interest to start.
You don't need that thinking that way, yeah.
Yeah, because look, I think I've heard Pokimane say this, that it got to a certain point in her career where, because she was a female in a male-dominated type of industry, that she was one of the few girls that actually made it to a successful. She earned her right to be as
by
one
her
of the
own hands, literally. She was doing her
working
own things.
hard and not paying attention to whatever everyone else was saying.
She did pay attention. That's the thing. That's her.
No. As far as critiques, negative critiques,
she
of
did.
people saying, "Oh, simps are the only people, holding you down."
And then that entire trend of simps, that just downgrades you being a passion, following it. You can be a simp for a soccer team. You can be a simp for anything by that standard.
Well, again, we tend to use that word so loosely.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to convey to you through that example is that what she shows us with her example is that keep your head down. Yeah, you're gonna be confronted with a bunch of BS, but keep doing what you like, and
that's life.
And that's gonna hopefully get you to a place where you want to be. And if you can make a profit off of it, great.
More power.
And she keeps her life pretty private, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Not like other streamers that, kind of want to put their life on blast. Yeah. And that's the thing. You kind of have to pick and choose what you feel comfortable with. And if people rock with you, rock with you with it, then that's great. And if you can find a way to, monetize it, it's even better. But again, you're going to have to try a million different things until you find that
one thing,
that niche, that groove that you can get into, and people are going to enjoy what they're seeing, listening. Yeah, exactly. The emperor has no clothes, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The emperor's new clothes, you mean?
No clothes.
Come on. That's the fan. That's the only fans. That's an entire can of worms there on its own too.
But yeah, so I was just going to say,
insightful, man. No, this is insightful. Like, after understanding trends and all those things, as an individual, it's more mental. It's more mentally powerful. Yeah.
If I can sum it up just really quick, like if you're damned if you do it, damned if you don't, right? So you can get super popular doing a trend, like you can be super popular not following trends. You can be super popular on a whim, like you can be super popular with being consistent. Sometimes it's just, and to your point, I guess, Marquitos, the luck of the draw, if you want to put it that way, but something that you can never, I guess, you could get out of is taking the first initial step and putting yourself out there. If you do, that's probably it's gonna solidify it, right? It takes what they say, it takes 18 days to start a habit and 40 days to solidify it in your life as a part of your life, a routine. Yeah. So with that being said, you guys want to keep going with quiet quitting, getting ready for the imminent depression, Jeff Bezos being the third richest man in the world and being overtaken by another person?
Let's stop talking about the riches of others. Let's go for our own riches. Anime.
The collab, or what about the new collab at Shake Shack with Hot Ones?
Food.
Oh, we can do that real quick.
Food. Yes, please.
What do you think, Marcos?
Food. I'm down for the food. I'm always down for Shake Shack. I'm not down bad, but I'm down for Shake Shack.
All right, so, all right, guys, really quick. So, last week, Shake Shack was teasing on its Instagram and on its app for those that downloaded the app. Again, not sponsored, just
hopefully.
Yes, not yet.
We're taking requests, you know.
Yes,
yeah,
we're looking at the email really close. So
or you could DM us on Instagram.
So we had basically this tease on both Instagram, at least for me, on Instagram and on
Twitter and Google Plus.
Yes,
come on now.
and the Shake Shack app, where we were teased with something new as a project, a collab that was coming along. A couple days later, the collab dropped, and Hot Ones is a part of Shake Shack's collab for this season. Now, for those that haven't gone yet, they have 3 Hot Ones takes, right? So they have the burger, chicken sandwich, and the fries, and they're all gingerly drizzled with the Hot Ones special sauce that was created especially for Shake Shack's food.
So if you want real quick, I have them right here, what they are.
Yes, go ahead.
So the first one we have is the Hot Ones burger. We have 100% Angus beef burger, topped with our Hot Ones spicy shake sauce, crispy applewood smoked bacon, and monetary jack cheese on top, all on a toasted
Monetary or Monterey?
Monterey.
Monetary.
Monetary. Yes.
Then they have the Hot Ones chicken, which is crispy.
Can you tell us the bread again? What type of bread it is?
Oh, toasted potato bun.
Yes. Thank you.
Then we have exactly. Then we have the Hot Ones chicken, which is a crispy white meat chicken topped with our Hot Ones spicy shack sauce, crispy applewood smoked bacon, and monetary.
Monterrey. Just call it Monterrey.
Yeah.
The Monty.
Jack cheese on top of a toasted potato bun.
Yes.
Then they have the 2 different fries. The first one they have is a cheese fries, which is the regular delicious fries, which I think is the best.
Cool.
Dusted with the pith. Is ale popo? No, imagine.
What?
It's
Mr. Popo.
Mr. Popo's peppers. It's ALEPPO, literally. Pepper served with Hot Ones spicy shack sauce, and then the next thing is literally the same thing but with bacon.
Bezos.
Why do you have me there? That's me.
Because he's a jerk.
And they have a little blurb here that says, calling all spice fanatics. Those looking to turn up the heat a notch can purchase a packet. Oh, shoot. Oh, damn. Of the Last Dab Apollo, made from the Apollo pepper that was developed by the legendary chili breeder Smokin' Ed Curry. The Last Dab Apollo Hot Ones, most unique and hottest sauce to date, will be available at Shacks for a limited time. And then this will run until they'll be available September 16th, so yesterday. But they didn't get it. They could have gotten it earlier with the Shack app.
So, gentlemen, for our listeners and for you guys out there, so I went ahead and ordered my Shake Shack Hot Ones collab sandwiches. I got the chicken sandwich and the burger. I didn't get the fries. I got the regular fries. But I will tell you.
Oh, so it's like, oh my God.
I will tell you. Well, again, you don't want to mess with the fries. Shake Shack does it well because they put the sauce on the side. They don't drench your fries. So by the time you get home and eat it there, if you choose to do that, they're not soggy, right? But I only ordered the two sandwiches, the burger and the chicken sandwich. And the sauce the sauce is really good. I didn't break into a sweat per se, but I did get a single for the burger, and I got the single chicken sandwich. I didn't get the double Angus, 100% Angus beef on my burger. I just got the single. But I will tell you this: the sauce went really well with both sandwiches. I think the cheese was good. It was nice and melted.
Pepper jack.
Yes, you can obviously add additions like, say, sliced onions, pickles, lettuce, tomato.
The works, basically.
But to me, it's like, whether you get it or not, the sandwich is still good as is, just with the basic stuff that it comes along with. And the sauce, again, it's not like they slather or they immerse the protein in the sauce. They just put like a nice little, dollop of the sauce on your sandwich. And it really brings out a lot of the other ingredients, the flavor profile of the other ingredients. They just play so well together. And I think it's one of their better collabs. Not to say that the other collabs that they had were bad. It's just that this one.
Burger.
Yeah, the truffle burger was really good. And I think if I were to choose between that burger, and I would say that they're like neck and neck. Like, it really would depend on like your
time of year.
Your situation, right? So like, say you're really hungry, like I would probably go for the truffle burger. But if you are feeling like you want something spicy, if you're in the mood for something spicy, like, I think like, and like, it's not one of those, I can't taste anything after I eat the sandwich. It's more of like, this is delicious. It's spicy, just the right amount of spice, and I'll enjoy it with my French fries.
Nice. Yeah,
definitely. So I don't know, guys, have you ordered it, or are you going to order it, or
no? I forgot about it,
bruh.
Yeah, as of this recording, it's passed. But
no, what are you talking about? You can order it now.
Isn't it up to the 16th?
No, it's 16th. It starts to be in stores, so that's when you order on door.
Yeah.
You could have ordered it earlier if you ordered from the Shack app. But you can order it like, if you go into a Shake Shack, you can order it now. Like, it started yesterday.
Today.
Yes, sir.
No, yesterday.
Oh, I mean,
yes,
yes.
Also, just real quick, I want to just say this.
Did you get the last dab?
I was going to tell you that right now. I was just going to say, I did not get the last dab sauce just because, like, I didn't know about it. No, I didn't know about it. I would have probably gotten it and on the side just
you
to
wouldn't
see.
be here to tell the story, though.
Well, I would have probably tasted it right now on stream or while we record, so we can
we'll do
so
it
I can
live,
evaluate it. But
you're gonna be like, like all passed out.
I would,
because it's made by like Pepper's hotter than the Carolina Reaper now, right?
Hotter than the sun. I mean,
I'm pretty sure the Scoville units on that one is scorcher. I'm pretty sure that if you left it on your skin for too long, that could potentially hurt.
Yeah, they probably have to give you gloves.
Honestly, I feel like you shouldn't be eating it because we need your taste buds. I'd be gladly to take that bullet.
Well, I would probably just give it a little touch on the burger or something like that.
Tip?
Not the tip of anything, just the burger bun or something.
Just a little dab.
You probably wouldn't even want to like taste it with just the tip of your tongue.
A toothpick.
Yeah, no, I would definitely
and then dab it across the bun.
I would try to, like, I guess you could say, not water it down, but like diminish a little bit of the Scoville spiciness just with bread and stuff like that.
The death.
And then have like a nice. I would say like a glass of chocolate milk or something like that on the side, just to try to get some sort of
protein to cancel it.
No, more like
like dairy
product. Yeah, dairy
enzymes,
product.
or isn't it like an enzyme situation?
We're not scientists.
Don't matter. You're right. We're not scientists.
I was just gonna get chocolate milk, bro.
Chalky milk.
Yes.
Chocolate milk saves the day.
Unless you want to be like Mr. Gordon Ramsay and gets like a bunch of donuts.
No, was it because of the sugar?
No, I don't know.
I think it was the bread.
I think it's because of the bread.
Yeah, the bread is what helps diminish the spices. Well,
His face went red, man.
I think we should get on to the last part of the show.
Yes.
Marcos,
yes.
if you will.
On it,
The meat and potatoes.
The meat and potatoes. In 3, 2.
One more thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
やれやれだぜ。
Like your cut, G.
Cool.
So, first order of business, my dress
wait,
up
that was
darling.
new. What?
My dress up darling anime sequel is announced, and I'm excited about it. What do you guys think?
I thought they already announced that.
Yeah,
First one
I
they
wanted-
announced it.
yeah, but I wanted like they announced the actual I think airing.
Oh,
or the
okay. Yeah.
production of it.
I haven't even like caught up to the manga because I'm like, I'd rather was watch it.
Oh,
Basage.
bruh. Oh
Again,
no.
Marcos. Stop
Oh,
trying
no.
to use my words against me. But yeah, like I mean, just to reiterate earlier,
Yes.
Bleaches has not been bought up by the mouse by
Very
Disney.
Good, very good.
Even though the cash would be appreciated.
It was a rumor that they were thinking about it, but never did, and it just ended up on Crunchyroll's hand. So it will be simulcast on Crunchyroll.
Crunchy.
I think Crunchyroll posted about it.
Calm your excitement.
I think it will be coming out. It should start coming out
Crunchy.
October 10th.
Okay.
So be on the lookout for that. What else? One Piece Reddo is coming
Yeah.
out. I think they pushed it back to November.
Really? I thought it was
Yeah,
gonna be
I think it's-
October.
Yeah, but I think they pushed it to November. Let me check. One Piece
Interesting.
Reddo.
I can hear the clicking.
Movie release November 4th. Yeah, November 4th in the United States.
So you can watch it on the high seas, though, right? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Unquestionably.
Good.
They just give you a disc and be like, good luck.
Vaya con Dios.
Not even the player or anything, just a disc.
Dang.
Imagine they hit you with a copyright strike with in the letter in the mail.
What else? Well, I remember there's like well, let me check on the live charts. Anything else that was announced today, tomorrow, and the next day.
What's your source for the live charts, Jose?
Live charts.
.com, .net, .edu.
No, not me.
.me.
No, me.
Yeah, but what's your sauce? What's your sauce?
That's literally look up livechart.me.
Oh, damn! I thought you were just joking.
No, it's real.
Oh, well, you heard it here, folks.
So it looks like Spy X Family is gonna come out like their season 2, I think, October 1st.
Yeah.
Oh, and also Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho's
Hey, man,
coming
I
out
saw
season
that.
3.
Which
October
was great.
5th. That's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
season 3.
You know
and
something
then
that I'd wish
My
to come
Hero,
out?
which I
Yeah,
mean,
there you go. There you go. Season 5.
What about it?
Season 5?
6.
Oh,
of
damn.
My Hero.
Damn, forget what I said.
Oh, and also, if just in case if you're forgetting, welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. It's coming
Season
out season 3.
Yep.
I didn't know. To be honest, I didn't expect them to get a season 2, but they got a season 3.
I feel like that's a product of the pandemic. The animation style.
Oh, Marcos,
What?
you'll be very excited about this one.
Oh, High School DxD.
No.
Overlord.
No.
It's not even done, is it?
What, high school?
Tell me the first letter. Tell me the first letter.
No, Overlord.
It's. I'll give you hints. You can cook meats with this thing.
Oh, Food Wars.
No, that ended.
Full stop.
You know, it might have like a very like sizzly. I'll just tell you, it's Peter Grill. Peter
he's
Grill
excited.
somehow. I think it's getting an episode.
Interspecies reviewers, man.
Oh no, this is second season of Peter Grill. Yeah, I don't know why it says super extra, and then they says that they have a
It's-
note here that says second season of Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time. It's okay. So let me read you the synopsis. Peter Grill is back and ready for action. Between quelling a goblin incursion, improving trade negotiations with the dwarves, placating a watchful sister, placating, who might just go berserk to keep him in line. Peter has his work cut out for him. He must sought after the hero in the land, and that's before counting the marade women interested in his other talents.
In his extracurricular activities.
Yes. So your favorite Peter Grill is coming back, Marcos. What do you think?
I thought it was going to be all about Stonk, but beggars can't be choosers.
You're not excited about that news there, Marco?
I'm controlling my excitement over here.
Okay.
What else?
That was a bad example. Sizzling meat, Josue. Come on.
Well, yeah, a grill. I thought this was the best way I could think of.
Yeah.
To Your Eternity is coming back as well, October 23rd. If you don't remember, it was a very sad anime. It was pretty good, but it had a lot of sad moments. What else? Bruh. You know who it was. Don't lie. If you say it one more time. Bruh. Come on. You can't use my words against me. Basage. No. I'm not even a sergeant. Oh yeah, also part 2 of Stone Ocean is coming out. I think it's part 2.
JoJo's. Okay, nice.
Yeah. But who? There you go. Yeah, and Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. Of course, that's nice. Yeah, that's a me. That's me.
Some sizzling. That deserves some sizzle.
That's some high quality beefu. Oh, and I think this one a lot of people are waiting on. Chainsaw Man is gonna come out October 11th. So I didn't even check what days are these. 11th is a Tuesday. It looks like Uncle from Another World is also here.
That was delayed, right? You said, Alan?
Yeah,
I think so, wasn't it?
they don't have like any like notes.
Dang it.
To Your Eternity to 23rd. That's Sunday. I think JoJo's are all gonna come at once. Uzaki-chan's the first, so that's a Saturday. Oh, Saturdays might look like to be the day for Animu.
That's the day you've been looking for.
Yes. But we still have a few more weeks. But yeah, what do you guys think? Is it a
All right.
is it a satisfactory lineup?
Well, I think we start seeing a little bit more relative news when we start getting into like maybe October, November. Like we'll start seeing like a little bit more information, which probably is gonna be used against us to hype us up to the point where it's like, oh, we can't wait for the coming season. And once it is upon us, they'll hit us with the. Yeah, well, we're gonna postpone it.
They're gonna hit us
until
with the
next
grill.
year.
With the Ozaki.
Yeah, they're gonna postpone
they hit us
it.
with
They're
the
gonna
season.
postpone
They'll be like next season, part 2 coming out soon.
Oh, next time in
Part
20XX, 20XX.
Or like part 4 with like Attack on Titan at this point.
Or Drifters.
Ooh.
There you go. There you go.
No, I thought Drifters was good actually.
I know.
I don't
wish
remember
they
Drifters.
had like. I wish Gangsta and Drifters
amen, brother. Amen. You
like,
speak on my language.
Those were really good shows. But besides those, like I don't know, what's your feelings about how Shonen Jump is handling cancellations and stuff? Because they're canceling a lot of shows that haven't really, gotten, I think, a fair shake.
It's a break in my heart.
I'll be right back. Okay? Be right back.
Yep. And they're filling it up with like I guess you can say genres that aren't very shonen. And I don't know how what their master plan is, if they're they're gonna make a more, maybe not well-rounded, but more diverse type of magazine. But I think it's kind of like weird that they're trying to like get rid of a lot of shonen titles, and being
think
that
they're starting to lose money from this.
Well, I don't know if it's that has something to do with it, but I want to say that maybe they're looking at it for the next 5 to 10 years, where they're thinking, well, if we diversify the genres in the weekly Jump magazine, to be honest, I don't know, maybe the next Jump that they might do for next year, or at the end of this year, they might even change the name. Like the way I'm looking at it, it's like they might want to change the name to Weekly Jump Magazine and take the shonen off of it and just have like a mixed bag of genres for titles, because there's a lot of titles that are strictly shonen and they just removed them. They kind of ended them on like chapter 27, chapter 41. Like they haven't even completed a year of serialization, and it just kind of makes me wonder what's their plan for the next 5 to 10 years. Are they really gonna be shonen, or is it gonna be like different genres? Because I mean, I don't mind, just I hope that they come out with really good stories, like really good, and I'm pretty sure there's some good stories that we're gonna probably see get animated, but I think they're shooting themselves in the foot if they're kind of like really switching up their secret sauce of shonen, because that's their biggest draw. And even now, like, they sell quite a bit of copies of whatever, if it's the actual magazine or their single volumes of manga or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know if you've seen that trend lately, Josue, or if it's just me being paranoid like Marquito sometimes is.
Nah, yeah. I mean, because like I think I've told you, at least like with anime wise, like these past few seasons haven't been the greatest.
Yeah, that's true.
They haven't even been like, some of them are like okay. They're like, okay, yeah, these feel like they're good for passing the time, but they're not like something memorable. Like let me what's up right now? Let me check what's on right now. Like, I mean, I have to finish Overlord or catch up to it.
Right.
I have to catch up with Devil's a Part-Timer. So like for example, I like for Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World, I've watched the first few episodes. I haven't like really started to catch up with it because I'm like, it's okay. It doesn't really like have any like solid story. Black Summoner is pretty good.
I think so too.
But it's like, it's not like, oh, it's oh yes, this is it.
It's very forgetful.
Yeah.
Cool.
Vermel Gold, I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty up there. But like even then, it's like a high mid. Like if I were to give it from 1 to 10, I'll be like they have here like a 7.5.
Is that bad, though?
It's not bad, but it's not. I'm talking about when was the last time you've seen something amazing?
Right, it's not something that you would say, "Oh, I can't wait for that season 2 for this particular show." It's not like a Demon Slayer or like a Jujutsu
or One
Kaisen,
Piece,
right? Or One
Even
Piece.
Jujutsu Kaisen compared to One Piece, man, it's
but like Jujutsu Kaisen was memorable. It like a lot of people like that became mainstream because of how popular it became.
It became a trend.
Well, let's just say this. Let's say this. When you know that my what's it called? The Isekai to Another World with My Smartphone is getting a season 2.
I didn't expect that one.
I didn't expect it, but at the same time, it's like it just goes to show you where people's, I guess, companies' thought processes, where it's like, all right, Black Summoner, I think it should be getting a
business to see trends,
but it's not something that I'm pushing for. Like I much rather have a reincarnated as a slime in season 4. Like I'd rather have that over
maybe Overlord.
But that's why it kind of throws me off when they're giving me In Another World with my smartphone. Like that kind of throws me off.
In Another World with my harem, the anime.
Basically, that's what it is. That's what you summed it up perfectly. It just so happens to have a cell phone in there.
Dang it.
Yeah, it's like these. Like I feel like for majority of these animes, except for like the season 2s, I don't really expect to. Like for example, a couple of cuckoos. It's okay.
What?
Even the
What'd you
manga is
say?
okay.
A couple of cuckoos.
Did you like that show?
Couple of cuckoos, no.
I thought it was kind of like boring.
Yeah, even the manga was kind of boring.
Well, the thing is, like, I understand that the genre isn't a shonen, so obviously
It won't sell the same.
it's more
But
of like a rom-com.
Because like I also like rom-coms and all that stuff, like slice of life. Like for example,
Is it normal for girls to
Horimiya.
be online?
you mean?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that seemed a lot more, I guess, fun to watch.
It was a harem too.
I was talking about Horimiya. Horimiya I thought was really
okay.
good.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good. What else?
I think Kaguya-sama was a better rom-com than obviously.
It was memeable, that's for sure.
Yeah, so like I get that getting like another season, but there's certain shows where I just can't quite see myself saying, "Oh yes, I can't wait for this."
Konosuba
Yeah, but that's more of a comedy, right? So
with
it's
the
like
harem.
Yeah, it's an ecchi comedy.
right. So I get why that might get another season, and if it doesn't, like that's what kind of makes me think, where is the direction of
Where is the line?
yeah, where's
Also,
the
I don't see anything about Black Clover. They announced that they're coming out.
Blasphemy. I can't believe
And
it
the
took me
manga's been
this
going
long
on.
to be a follower of Black Clover, Jose.
I told you, it's amazing.
You told me since 2016, man. And it took me until before the pandemic.
And now Asta can make his sword bigger.
He can extend.
He can also command it on at will.
According
But
to
it's
the
like
manga.
I hope that like the last anime I said that what I wanted like a season 2 was like Spy X Family
Of last season or two seasons
last
ago.
season, which is it's coming back with another one.
But that turnover is quick, man.
What else? Or like Komi Can't Communicate. That I think that deserves a season 2 because of how good it was.
that makes sense.
But
Did
like,
you guys ever see this anime in Netflix that it's this girl that has a crush on a tall guy that he likes to draw?
oh yeah, the mangaka. Yeah, that's. I mean, I think that's like a well-known one that people like.
I liked it. She's
does
a
it have a
redhead.
season 2? Yeah, does she have a season 2?
No clue.
Have you seen Ahiren-san, I think it's called?
Which one?
Which one? I'm looking for it.
Ahiren?
Looking now. If I have
That
to
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
It's very similar to what's it called? The one that
Oh,
you
you know
just
what I
mentioned?
miss? I should have a season 2. Aho Girl.
come on.
Okay, that
I
makes
feel like
sense.
that was really good.
Also,
yeah.
which
I know
one
what
was
you're talking
the one that you mentioned before? The one that with the girl that doesn't speak very much.
Komi.
Yeah, she's like short and has like really silver hair.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Those two are very similar, and I think those shows that makes sense having a second season or a next season. But again, I think there's other ones that are like kind of like why.
Yeah, I saw this one. I saw this one.
Even better, yeah. Like I think Kosue, you told me you didn't like it, but I thought what's it called?
I thought it was pretty good.
No, I was gonna say the other one that you did not like very much, that you thought was very boring, was the one where dude is like in a school, in an academy, and he's they get points for the class and
Classroom of the
individuals.
Elite.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa, he just said this boy.
Boy.
Yes.
Alright, because I have it up here too. And I'm like, yeah, no, I know which one you're talking about. It's like, yeah. I know it's pretty popular because got a season 2, and the
Like
rating even here is pretty high.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
The first one was okay. It caught my attention for a certain time.
Well, when IPs like Genshin Impact are getting an anime, it makes me wonder where the hell the industry is going.
League of Legends also has an anime.
No, but guess who's making Genshin Impact into an anime?
What
the company? No, Ufotable.
Oh, Ufotable.
Yes, sir.
Ufotable.
Damn. They're the ones in charge of making Genshin Impact into an anime.
Damn, they're about to put all that money for nothing.
Yeah,
come on.
Crazy to me.
There's always there could be that plot. There's plot in Genshin. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying there's plot.
The plot is how much money you can spend.
What tags would it be though?
Boring.
Fantasy.
High fantasy. Harem.
Yeah,
Ecchi.
fantasy.
I don't know about harem because in the story, I don't think he's with a lot of people. Like in terms of like relationships.
I think they might want to go down the route like Tales of Zestiria. I think it's called.
Yeah, X, right? I saw the next one, X, and all those things. The one that could see the spirits, right?
Right. So Ufotable made that. Also created or made that into an anime. So I think they have a rough idea of how to go about games that are transitioning into animes. So that might make sense for them. I just don't see. I don't know if there are any other good stories out there as far as like light novels or mangas that can be made into animes.
The one that's like
I feel like there are. Like
the one that's like a muscle guy. The one that's a muscle guy, Josue, that you told me about the manhwa, that he doesn't have magic, so he just uses strength for everything, but he doesn't have magic.
That's a lot of different...
Something bull or something like that. The manhwa that we were talking about.
You have to be more specific with who you're talking about here.
It's a manhwa.
Okay.
Are you talking about solo leveling?
No, I didn't read solo leveling.
It's another one you told me back in like 2018. Remember the one of the kid that could steal the powers of everyone else, right? In the high school.
You mean unordinary? But he's not muscular. He can fight, that's for sure. But he's not muscular.
He majored in strength, basically.
Well, like he learned how to fight through his father. And he, for a long time, didn't have an ability. And then he finally figured out what the ability was, which turns out to be aura manipulation, which he can absorb people's abilities and use them for a little bit of time.
But it was 3 manhwas that you were always sharing with me, Jose.
Well, like they're like God of High School, that one on Ordinary, and don't remember the other one. It might have been Tower of God.
No. It was another one where this world, magic is everything, and this guy goes into a magical school, and they're doing a test, and he, instead of flying around on the brooms, he's just jumping around and having the broom on it. He's just like jumping as if he's riding the broom.
Sounds like Black Clover.
Yeah, but I don't remember. I feel bad. I'll look it up later and share it. Is your mom the mom anime gonna have a second season?
No, that was a weird anime in general.
But it had a lot of memes.
You remember the one anime where like he gets sent to another world with his mom, and she has like dual swords?
What's it called?
The dual something attack.
My mom's 2-hit something or other.
It's OP.
Yeah.
Oh, with Mamako, I think her
that's
name
that's the street name.
Give me a quick minute.
Wait, you want that? You want a second?
I'm asking. Like
no, because I was gonna say I personally like the premise aside. I think that it wasn't very good.
It reminds me of the cell phone one. On the smartphone,
I even think the cell phone one was a little bit better than that. Like as far like maybe premise might be
a stretch.
No, the premise might be almost on par to that one, but I think the pacing of the actual show in the cell phone one and like just the amount of world building was a lot better than the 2-hit
Combo lady. Yeah.
I think it's better in that sense. Also, another one that is in the same, I guess, boat would be the one that's called new. It's called the Death March to a New World Rhapsody. I think it's called.
What was it about?
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Death March.
So I think that one could have gotten a second season, and it would have been
the cell phone story.
Well, it's similar because it came out in the same season, I believe.
And style of animation, yeah.
Right, but it wasn't as heavy-handed with the girls, I guess you can say, as far as like
the ecchi.
Like, no. Acquiring all the girls. I think he took a little. They took a little more time and distributing.
Was it the one that he had the meteor attack and he got like 300 points?
Yeah, that exact one. That's the one I'm talking about. I think that one. You know which one also could have gotten is the world, the blessed world of something or other.
Blessed world of what?
Of
The blessed world of Gumball.
No.
The blessed world of Gumball.
It's about some like stocky dude that got isekai because he fell off his bed and
what?
he got isekai to another world and he's a little kid now.
Isn't the way he died? He was overworked so
by
hard.
the grace of gods.
Yes,
like
by the grace. Yes. I think that would make sense for a third.
Oh no, that is getting a season 2. I think it's
bro, that's a good one.
Or season 2 or season 3. No,
season 2. It does come in January.
Okay, see, that makes sense.
That's a good one. That's a good one. He had like his highest level was the enduring, and he had the slimes, I think.
Yeah.
Right. I think also other two that are on that same level. Well, maybe not same level, but has a certain flavor. Like the way they made the story out to be was a little different from the other ones. Not too much, but I think Kuma Kuma Bear was oddly enough pretty funny. And then the other one would be the other one where it's like Maple.
It's your Peter Grill, isn't it?
No, actually, my Peter Grill, to be if I were to share with you guys like my, I guess not dirty little secret, right? But
your passion project, if you will.
Not even passion project. I think just something that my turn off my brain. I enjoy. Like it would be something along the lines of High School DxD or even Trinity 7. Like that's my
man.
Like that would probably be something I would,
after my heart.
But other than that, I mean, if it's just like straight isekai, I would say like something like Mushoku Tensei or like
that one too, yeah.
Or Reincarnated as a Slime would be something along those lines that I would like to watch more of.
Yeah.
But if I was gonna talk about like lower tier, maybe not the best, it would be the ones I just mentioned to you, just because it's like.
What about Voldy Gold?
Yeah, I think it's getting a season 2, right?
Out. Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah, what's its name?
That's announced.
The Misfit Demon Academy, something like that.
No, that's another one. That's like you dare kill me.
Yeah, that is Misfits of a Demon Academy.
Voldy Gold or something like that.
Yeah, the Misfit of Demon Academy. Yeah,
named it. Yeah,
there's another one too that's also that way. Like he's also a lord and all those things. What's the other one?
A lord.
Yeah, like he was also the demon lord, and he reincarnated. It was literally a carbon copy of this one.
That was
I know the one. Daimao.
Yeah, the one that had the sword that his like his sister, the demon, like a demon, was a teacher of the school.
Right.
Something less, Sibless. No.
Yes, I know which one. I just don't remember the name.
I'll look it up.
I will tell you this. I think another one that's like around the same, that has that same premise, that's getting a season 2, is the one where he gets killed on a bus and gets isekai. Like he's in the bus and the bus gets hit by a train. And
Noblesse.
Oh, Noblesse. But that's a Korean manga, right? Like based off of Korean manga.
Checking.
And it's a Crunchyroll original because of it, I think.
But it reminds me of Voldy Gold.
Because it's very similar, yes. I think both of them are Korean manhwas, if I'm not mistaken.
No way.
I know. So I thought that was a Japanese manga.
I could be wrong, but I know one of those shows is a manhwa. It's from originally a manhwa.
But yeah, sorry, I interrupted.
Besides that one, again, I'm trying to remember what the name of this one is.
Describe the story.
So dude is in high school or whatnot, and the flashback is that he made a promise with his next door neighbor that they would get married when they grow up, so they would never be apart. And then he gets to either high school or graduates high school or gets to college and finally sees her, and she's talking with some other dude, and it looks like they're going out, so he gets very distraught about it, or very sad about it. So on his way home one day, he's on the bus and the bus gets hit by a train. He gets isekai'd, and it turns out that there's a little girl, like a grade schooler or middle schooler, I don't know, that also gets isekai'd into that world, but she gets isekai'd into
I know what you're talking about.
What's
like a little fox girl.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
What's the name of it?
Hold up, let me look it up. It's
Like,
like say hold up, I just saw it here.
Say my name.
No.
When the ones
Same.
around you. Oh, I remember. Oh, here you go. Seirai Gensuki, Spirit Chronicles. There you go.
Yes, there you go. That one. That's getting a season 2, and I think that's on par with like the Kuma Kuma Bear type of, and the other one that we mentioned earlier. I think you know what? I think one that's I think better than those that we mentioned would be like Restaurant to Another World. I think that should get another season.
I feel like that had a nice.
Another season, did it?
No, that had a closing after season 2.
2, right? So I'm thinking if it has a season 3, because I would like to see, a little bit more. But fair point, Marcos. I think they ended it well.
Yeah,
they ended it well.
Like it was an enclosed arc, if you will, anime.
Another guilty pleasure I will share with you guys. Don't judge me, please.
Kuma Bear 2.
The rebranding.
No, it would be Tawawa on Monday. That is one of my guilty pleasures.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no shame on that one.
Oh, well, on Monday. Yeah. I think I didn't really watch it that much because it was like really short episodes.
Yeah, that's why I like watching it, because once I got to like episode 5, like I stacked it, and then because I didn't know what the hell it was something about like some dude just chilling on the train and he gets to know this pretty young thing. So yeah.
They're all loaded up with the assets.
Yes, all the assets. Strike the Blood. I think they're all like, I don't know if it's OVAs or
that's a good one, man.
ODAs or other types of
these.
Yes, or how not to summon a demon lord. I thought was pretty funny.
I think that one got a season 2, right?
One did
get
yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
that one also ended interestingly, but I feel like they left it open enough for more.
I don't know if it's obscure enough, but and it's not isekai per se, but
the bench anime.
I was gonna say the Asterisk War. I don't know if you guys saw it.
I remember that. Yeah,
that had a season 2.
I thought no, it didn't have a season 2. I wish it has a season 2.
Okay, no.
I think what you mean is that I think it was like the ongoing season. So the first season got split in 2 parts, I think, if I'm not mistaken, because it was 24 episodes.
Before the changing to 12.
Right. So no, I think the whole first season was 24 episodes, but it was broken up into 2 in order for them to get enough, I guess, watching time. Like they split it up in that way. But I thought it was really good. I
found it good.
I thought there was enough world building in that story that they could do more. But again, there was a lot of loose ends that they could potentially do another season. So that would have been great for me. So I don't know about you guys. Why the hell are you here, teacher? I don't know. I thought that was really silly. That's another guilty pleasure
That's
of
a
mine.
kind of soup, I guess.
Maybe. The Testament of Sister New Devil. I don't know.
That one closed
I know
nicely.
I think I mentioned
It
that
had
just
a great
because
ending, a
because I
great
know
derriere,
Marcos
if you will.
I mentioned it because I know Marcos had something to say about that.
The one something like that one was the Astra score was the chivalry of the fallen knight.
Okay.
That reminded me of that one. He
Yeah.
didn't have any magical skills or anything, but he was, OP on the physical abilities.
Right. Or maybe what's the other one? There was one where he's like I think they called him the bastard substitute teacher.
With the
don't know.
card, right?
Oh, yeah,
with the card.
Yeah, with the Joker card.
Yeah,
Joker
with the
card?
Joker card.
That's
Yeah,
but some
that
people
one. I
said
thought
that
that one was good enough.
some people said that was a spin-off to another show, like a response. It was a trend to another show where the guy's not like that good either. What was it? They said the story, according to reviewers, to their reviewers, obviously. The general understanding was there was a trend at that time where like the main character isn't the strong. He is low key the strongest, but he's a slacker. That was the trend at that time, and
Okay.
that was the objective. Like, oh, he's really good. He's just a slacker. Versus like it reminds me of the chivalry of the fallen knight. He's trying to be better, but in this case, he already succeeded. But something traumatic happened that I don't want to try.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know there was such a backstory to that, but
There's
I thought
metas, trends.
well, I just thought that it was a pretty dope show.
It was.
And I thought that there was more world building that could be done. So, and obviously, it kind of left on a cliffhanger.
That girl went into that labyrinth. The blonde, her friend. She went into a labyrinth. We never found out what was in the labyrinth.
Really?
Did we ever see her come back? We didn't.
I didn't know. I didn't know there was a labyrinth of one of the
Something
blonde.
of knowledge. She had to do something like some physical abilities because she's also like up there in abilities. But he
What
had
show are we talking about?
the Joker card guy.
No, it ended with him beating up one of the sages, right? From a different group, and he saved the girl that was getting married to one of his lackeys. That's
And
where
her one of her co-workers that hated him for walking away.
No, that she came around to being friends again with them.
So then I'm overthinking it.
No, or maybe you're mixing two shows up. Maybe I don't know, because I want to say I kind of know what the hell you're talking about with somebody going into.
Then they had a
some
beach
sort of
episode.
labyrinth. But then I'm thinking that might be I don't know, that might be Kuma Kuma Bear for all I know.
Oh, talking about labyrinth, the solo guy. I will enter this. Only I can enter this labyrinth, and the girl was trapped in the chains.
Yes, I know. Yeah, is that getting a season 2?
I don't think so.
Was it too mid in your opinion? What's the score on that one?
It was okay.
It was good. It was okay.
Wasn't the best.
Well, for me, the animation isn't the end all be all, but for a lot of people, it's a make or break, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think, well, I don't know if it's like the potential of the story, but the Master of Ragnarok and Blesser of Elahar or whatever it's called. I know the animation was kind of derpy,
Was
but
it the
I
one
think
with
the
the
story
mecha?
was okay. It was where dude gets isekai'd from Japan to like I think the beginning of the Iron Age, in like I want to say like around the Middle East and Mediterranean, or even in like in Deutschland, I guess around
That's
that
a
area.
jump. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like around that general area, and he gets to be the patriarch of the Wolf Clan, and he basically fights off other clans and tries to get dominance over them. So
The
and, like,
warring era.
yeah, absorb them. So I thought that was a pretty cool concept as far as like story goes, and that might be cool. I don't know if you guys saw Demon Lord Retry.
I did,
It's
and it stayed in the hangar. It ended in the hangar when he was gonna go do some research with the girl and the boy, little boy girl.
Little boy girl.
Yeah, they were They were heading out on a mission, and he's like, "Okay, I'm out."
Okay. Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah.
No more. There's another one. Oh, was it the same one that he would turn into the white-haired dragon? And like, oh, the fist of the dragon.
Yes. That's the same dude.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Oh, man.
do you want to call it a night here, Marcos?
Sure. Sign us out, Jose.
Me?
Yeah.
So you're saying is you're gonna pay me my money? I got you. Hold on, let me get the
Yes.
paper.
TBD.
Imagine. But yeah, on that note, it is time we bid adieu. My name is Mr. J.
My name is Marcos.
And my name's Alan.
Have
Good
a
night,
good
everyone.
time.
From
Good
all
night.
of us, good night, good evening,
The L-
good morning.
From the LTS clan. Good night.
Make sure to stay hydrated. Bruh.